for California. I don't know if you guys have heard about it, but the officials out there are discussing a reparations package. I have looked at the summary, and in that summary, they're talking about erasing child support debt that's owed to the government. It caught my eye for obvious reasons. One being, and the main one, that? Why would erasing child support debt be included in a package of compensation supposed to be uh, uh, for paying for a wrongdoing that happened to black people, descendants of slaves, um, and a whole bunch of other. I mean, there's so many different things that are in this reparation bill. I'm not going to read everything because you really can't open the report. You can read the summary, and that's what I read was the summary. But in the summary, there like the with the introduction, they talk about enslavement. They talk about racial terror. They talk about political disenfranchise, disenfranchisement. Disenfranchise. They talk about things like that, and then they talk about erasing child support arrears. So, what does that have to do with those other things? And that's not even everything that they mention. So, here are the points that they make. So, they want to eliminate past due child support owed to the government from non custodial parents, eliminate the collection of child support as a means to reimburse the state for current or past government assistance. And this is something that I've talked about in great detail. I've started a petition about this a couple years ago, and I'm going to go there. But this is just what's on this reparations summary. The third one is ensure that all child support payments are provided directly to the custodial parent and the child. The next one is eliminate the annual interest charge for past due child support. Why would this be in a reparations bill? Now I'm gonna go to my my petition that I started, and this is the reasons that we need a bill like this passed, because we do need one in California and all over the nation. This debt needs to be erased, but it doesn't need to be in a reparations package because, number one, not everybody that owes child support arrears to the government is black or a descendant of a black person. That is ridiculous. That's one of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard in my life. And just the, of course, now I can't pull up mine. Just the thought of it is so ludicrous that I want to know who put that in this, who put it in there. Like these people, like who is running the show? Why is that in there? So this is why the erasing of this state owned or government owned child support debt is so important. And I'm not saying that it shouldn't be erased, it just shouldn't be in that bill. So this is according to my petition, and I'm going to put it in the description. But we have 3,000, a little over 3,000 signatures now. But this is according to Vicky Tereski, and she's the former commissioner of the Federal Child Support Enforcement Agency, and Maureen R. Waller. And Waller is like, she's like an expert in child support. I can't say where everywhere that she's worked as far as in the child support arena, but she's an expert. She's written a lot of reports and journals and things. But they say child support debt can take a large personal toll with implications for employment, health, family life, and civil participation. Indebtedness can exacerbate family hardship and tensions, driving a wedge between the parents and pushing non resident parents away from their children. So, this is something that's already been going on for years and years. They knew that this debt that's owed to the government allegedly was going to be a bad thing to everybody involved. Not This is not anything that happened after slavery or even in the 1900s or and this I just can't with these. I can't. I cannot. As I'm reading this, it's just I cannot. So, additionally, according to the study conducted by the Urban Institute, relieving child support debt turned around this challenging situation, putting most fathers on a more constructive, productive path toward improved financial stability and well being that allowed them to better support their children, both financially and emotionally. Well, yeah, if you get a parent out of debt, they have more time to spend with their children, more money to spend with their children. Everything that, again, the people that push the fatherless agenda say that these fathers don't want to be around their kids and all this. They don't want to take care of their kids. They're pushing their kids away. Well, if you erase the debt, they'll be there. If you give them more time instead of putting them in jail and taking their license and things like that, they'll be there for their children more instead of stressing out about this debt. And this has nothing to do with reparations. So why the hell is it in this reparations package? And I really would like, because there's so much backlash going on right now about reparations. I mean, you can't even turn your head without somebody talking about reparations. And full disclosure, I support reparations. I said that on another video. I'm not saying no reparation or anything like that. No way. I'm saying that piece of that bill or whatever that child support has nothing to do with that. And for it to be a welfare recovery program, black people couldn't even get welfare when they even did the deserter part of it in the 1935s and all that kind of stuff. Black people couldn't even get any type of welfare. So what the hell is reparation? What the, California, what are y'all doing? Y'all task force, what are you guys doing? Take it out. Just pass it on its own merit. Pass it because people can't afford that fake ass debt. And why it's fake is because for the millionth, the millionth time, welfare benefits are not loans. Welfare benefits are grants. We, the taxpayers, have already paid for that shit. We've paid for the welfare grants. We've paid for the cash benefit. We've paid for the food stamps. We've paid for the Medicaid. We've paid for all that. Then when the mother or the father, the welfare recipient, goes in and gets those benefits, guess what? They have to work for those benefits. If they can't get a 9 to 5 out here, they have to go into the welfare office and shuffle papers or copy papers. They have to run errands. They have to do something in that office. They have to work for that cash benefit. That's not that much. I don't know where people think 40, 50, $60,000 a year to get on welfare. That's how much money you get. It's not true. And they're going to work for that money. And then they pay for it again, because if they have the dad on child support or the non-custodial parent, that parent is paying for that child support too. That's 3 times. So then if the state like California or like Ohio or Mississippi, they're going to keep all of that child support. They're going to keep it all. So they're getting paid hand over fist over this one child or these kids. They're getting paid plenty. So for them to keep going, and then they say it's a loan, and they're getting paid from the federal government too. They're getting matching funds from the federal government for this welfare money that they keep milking and milking and milking. And now they're saying they're going to reparations. They're going to forgive it and they're going to chalk it up to the reparations. Come on now. Who is running the show? I'm going to nominate myself. Once again, I keep nominating myself for these for these task forces and things like this and that, because I can make some things happen because I see clearly. But I know, all jokes aside, this shit, child support debt and reparations, that shit don't go together. Them is two different. That's like apples and oranges, and what those is kind that you can eat those together. But y'all know what I'm saying. Reparations and child support debt, erasing government owed debt, them two, that shit should not be in the same bill. Now I'm gonna need y'all, if y'all in California, if you're not in California, I need y'all to call them, because obviously they're not asking the people, or the people are not aware of what is going on here. And we need to make sure that they do know that child support debt that's owed to the government, that fake ass debt, that does need to be erased. It needs to be erased in California and across the country, because that debt has been paid. And 9 times out of 10, the person that's receiving the welfare benefits has paid too, because people seem to forget that just because somebody receives welfare at a time, they've 9 times out of 10 worked before. So they're taxpayers too. And nobody wants to count sales tax and all that kind of stuff. Everybody pays taxes. So nobody's just sitting around, I'm just free living out here and just getting welfare. And if they work, somebody's paying taxes in their damn family. So stop it. As y'all can see, I just keep getting frustrated. I just need to stop. I get frustrated with this stuff when I read this nonsense. And it's nonsense. That shit's nonsense. So let me see. I see somebody, LOL. Hey, Miss, who's that? Santana? Just chiming in to say hi. Thank you for chiming in. So that is my video for today. I said I tried to get some more information. I dug. I said, let me see if I can find something. I couldn't open the full report, and I tried to find some more information about, how they were looking at the child support amounts, how they were, coming up with that, where that came from, and I couldn't find anything. So I'm gonna count on you guys to put your investigative caps on, and send some emails and share this video, and hopefully somebody will say, oh, I know why they're doing this. So then we can get together, we can get to the bottom of this, because I need to know what's going on and why the hell they put this in here, because there's a lot of us out here that have been working very hard to get this debt erased. And all jokes aside, this is research proven by top officials. They have written about this extensively, that this debt owed to the government is no good. It's uncollectible. It's not good for the children. It's not good for the parents. It's a hindrance. So why is it not erased nationwide? It's just sitting there. And the more it sits there, the more it accumulates. And they also have something in this reparations bill about incarcerated parents. That's another piece, but I couldn't even get over that piece. Like, it was just ridiculous. So yeah, if y'all can find something out, send it to me. If y'all have some questions, y'all find, I don't mind asking. Y'all know I'll go to the internet, I'll at somebody. I might get blocked, but I'm gonna at least ask and see if we can get an answer, because these people that these officials, especially if they're politicians, they work for us, and we should, no, not should, we have the right to ask these questions. And if they're putting a damn provision like that to erase, and then, oh, hold on, they don't even say we're going to stop charging the child support if the mother or the custodial parent comes and applies for welfare. They're going to keep charging it. So that means the shit going to happen again. So they don't even stop it. They just stop the interest. Hey, this light is in my eye, so I can't see. Hey, how y'all doing? I love that y'all are tuning in. And I love that you guys are subscribing. Make sure you're subscribing if you're not already subscribed. I got my t-shirts out, Mob Life, my own boss. And you can get them in my store, 25% off. New sub is the code. And that is, I'm putting them out there because I'm an independent journalist, independent investigative reporter, if you will. So I'm gonna bring y'all the hot fire like this shit, and I'm gonna bring it to you raw. So yeah, I'm gonna keep digging and find out. But everybody should be concerned if you owe child support debt to the state, to your state. California, to say it again, California in their reparations bill proposal are asking or putting in there that child support debt owed to the state of California be erased in the reparations bill. Don't understand what that's about. We need some answers. Update your book. All right, another one. I'm writing a book right now about welfare. It's called well, I don't know what the title is yet, but welfare did not destroy the Black family. That's why you see me talking about that a lot and posting stuff about that. So I might do a follow-up about child support hustle. I'm not sure yet. I just don't think there's been, I can't say that. There has been some changes, but no, I might. I might. That's a good question. Thanks for asking. But yeah, I think it'll be a good one. Yeah, there has been some very significant changes, and actually, I'm seeing them even more because Facebook has updated their whole little platform. So my memories from 9 years ago are coming up. So I'm able even to go back and see, like, oh, they did do that. They changed that. So I'm able to see like the progress. And even though it's not, the child support system hasn't been abolished, like, uh, I'm telling y'all, if y'all are new here or if y'all came in like maybe 5 years ago, 10 years ago, or yeah, man, I was relentless. I was blocked, like blocked. I had to tell people, don't even use my email, don't use my name, don't use nothing, because they would, the people, the feds would not even look at their complaints, nothing. They wouldn't even touch it. So I was, I was something else. But got some stuff done. Yeah, we got some stuff done. The United States codes will pay for the obligations of child support. What, I don't know what you mean by that, sir. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you agree. That I don't. We're gonna see, because this stuff is going to, this, I don't know. I about this California stuff. Like I said, if you're in California and you know any of the people that's on this task force, or please send some emails and ask them what is the dealio about them putting that in this reparations bill. I want to know, because they had some other BS going on that was on Twitter. So, oh, if y'all on Twitter, follow me. I'll follow you back at Ms. Rahmaan, MZ Rahmaan, ROCKMON. All right. All right, guys. I'll see you next time. Make sure your notifications are turned on. I appreciate you all. And my website was off. I was doing a bunch of doing way too much. And so it should be up running again. So I'm gonna start putting articles up again. I wrote a letter to Mr. Larry Elder about some fuck shit he put up there. So I'm gonna start writing letters to people. We have to get some answers because it's just too much stuff going on and people just without any proof. People talking a lot, but I ain't putting, they're not putting no facts with it. And I just want to know, like, why y'all just talking like that? Because there's, people, kids, young people out here listening. Please look it up. Okay. All right, guys. Y'all have a good evening. Until next time. That's right. Until next time. If y'all need to get in touch with me, it's cshustle, the number 1 at gmail.com. Remember, I don't work on individual cases anymore. So if you email me and I don't get back, I probably read it and I meant to get back and say I don't work on individual cases anymore and I didn't send or something like that. So I apologize, but I got a lot of stuff going on. All right. Fight the power.